this is a really interesting point because I think this idea of you as an emissary or extension people as an emissary between the academic context and the community is really interesting and seems like a crucial role. But how do you perform the translation project? I mean, I know there are problems about a place like Cornell just, saying, here's this information and conferring information on people and expecting them to act on it, And then, of course, people thinking like, well, this isn't culturally relevant for me, or this doesn't fit with some of my other background or traditions, something like that. How does your work implement the translation? How do you do that?
It has been a series of successes and failures.
Really? Okay.
And I appreciate that because through those mistakes, we learn. One thing is that there is a shift that I believe that I can't take full credit for it because Tompkins County is, has a lot of people supporting challenging different perceptions around class and race and all of that. So we're very involved in that. But I would say that it's educating people about the relevance, educating people in the community. My role has been one to bring the relevance of the food system and knowing what you eat and where it comes from to people, okay? To the people in the community that are most affected by not eating well.
Right.
Okay, and I've been supported by the Park Foundation, by Cornell Extension resources, by other grants with the Human Services Coalition to actually get people to have experiences with other activists and other people working in the food system outside of Tompkins County, outside of New York State, a more national view of what's happening, because we are sometimes 10 square miles surrounded by reality. And I think that that reality introduces new frameworks to look at it and gives encouragement to people saying, oh my goodness, there's a whole host of people who are rural poor over here that are really making these dramatic changes in an area surrounding Yale or New Haven or something, that says, that speaks to me. I see the relevance in this. So one of the things has been to facilitate bringing people in and taking people out to different communities. Another piece is to, and I see changes here, is to recognize the wealth of knowledge that people already bring to the table. So when you go into a community, you might have this knowledge that came from all of this research, but really being able to take that stand of like, okay, so here's some other knowledge. It's not peer-reviewed. It hasn't gone through this sifting thing that credentials it to be trustworthy and such, but it holds a lot of value to these individuals I'm working with.
Right.
How can we respect that? And the other piece would be knowing that giving people information, but then them not having a means by which to carry it forth. So knowing that soda is not good for me, but what can I do? Juice looks like really expensive by Santa Cruz or any other place, So where do I go? How do I do that? So how can we support people to also understand the food system as a means by which they can, if they're interested in cooking, if they can make a sofrito that's not made by Goya and sent all the way across the country, how can they have something fresh like that? So I see it as just a complete from the agriculture all the way through the food system, opportunities for people to understand better the food's relevance to their health. We've partnered up at Congo Square Market, which is a market that is now going in its 6th year, and Jakeem Halpton founded it. I met him. We co-founded it. Katrina Baxter, who has since moved to Philadelphia and doing great work in gardening and agriculture there. We founded it, and the market is in Southside and promotes. Our goal is to encourage economic stability in the African American community, and to honor that location as a place that's always historically, has historically been black, and also to promote health. So we want to bring in farmers, and we want to have local farmers who are of color and vendors be there to enhance it. The food.
It's like a block away from my house actually, and so I've gone
You're going to
down
be
there.
there.
I've been there a couple times, yeah.